जय वंशपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य सुतर सदस्यमान भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। आनंद कोटि वैष्णव की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंड की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। यमुना माई की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। नववेद भक्तवृंद की जय। All glories to the Asma. All glories to the Asma. All glories to the Asma. Thank you very much.
London lecture number 15, evening, September 8th, 1971, London Temple.
Maharaj, at the age of 5 years only, he was a great devotee. Prahlada Maharaja is one of the Mahajan, great authority of this line, devotional line. You can take your seat. To understand God and to understand our relationship with God, it is not to be done by mental speculation. It is not possible. God is not so cheap thing one can understand by mental speculation. In the present age, people are very much fond of mental speculation. In the Shastra, it is said, tarka pratishtha. Simply by arguing, you cannot come to the right conclusion. You may be a very good arguer, but another arguer may defeat you by his arguments. So in this way, simply by dry arguments, it is not possible to come to the conclusion. Tarka pratishtha. Srutayo vibhinna. Scripture, there are different scriptures. So if you simply, scripture means Vedas, there are 4 Vedas and many other also corollaries. So by studying at home these books, that is also not possible to understand. And naso munijjasya matam na bhinnam. And if you follow philosophers, so one philosopher is differing from another philosopher. Just like our Shamsundar has brought one book, Ideas of Philosophers. Different philosophers talking differently. So how you can take the conclusion? Even Aristotle, he is talking so many things, nonsense. So, mental speculators, philosophers, in this way you cannot. Dharmasya tattam nihitam guhayam. Actually, the purport of religion and God is very confidential. Therefore, to understand it, one has to follow the great authorities. Mahajana jina gatasya pantha. Mahajan. So that Mahajans, great authorities are also mentioned. Who are Mahajan? Authorities. So, Sambhu, Narada, Sambhu, Kumara, Kapila, Mano, Prahlada, Janakas, Bhishma, 𝐒𝐫𝐢𝐸𝐚𝐴. Everything is there in the Shastras. If you simply refer to Shastras for the right source of knowledge, then you get. And the Bhagavad Gita also, it is said, Jasastra Vidimasi. If you do things without reference to the Shastras, then Lord Krishna says, no siddhing savamit. You will never get perfection, no sukham, neither happiness. This Prahlada Maharaja, although he was a 5-year-old boy, he became an authority in the devotional life. So his father was atheist. He wanted that his son should be politicians, he should be taught how to cheat others, how to get money. But this boy was devotee. The difficulty was a devotee is not accustomed to all these tricks of materialistic way of life. They are not interested in such things. Purposefully they avoid all these things. Because devotional life means coming to the original position. Original position is that we are part and parcel of God. Therefore our original position is godly, not exactly like God, but godly. Just like gold, and a particle of gold is also gold. A drop of ocean water, it contains the same chemical composition. Similarly, qualitatively, we are as good as God in our original position. Now we are covered by this material body. But as soon as we take to the devotional service, that is our original position, then very quickly we develop our good qualities, original godly qualities. Jashyasti bhakti 𝗦𝗶𝗶𝗹 𝐒𝐫𝐢𝐸𝐚𝐴 tatra samasate sula. So, devotees are generally very good, godly qualities, just like Arjuna. Arjuna, he was insulted by his brothers, his wife was insulted, his kingdom was usurped, taken away, that forced to go to the forest for 12 years, so many troubles they had to undergo due to the political intrigue by the cousin brothers. Still, while he was in front of fighting, he thought, what is the use of fighting and killing my cousin brothers? Better let them enjoy. I retire. Krishna, I cannot fight, he said. Why? Because he was a devotee. He was prepared to forego his claim. It is not that he was a coward, he was a great warrior, fighter. He could fight immediately. But because he was devotee, he was avoiding, trying to avoid fight. No. This is godly quality. So, in order to induce him to fight, Krishna had to speak to him the whole Bhagavad Gita. When he understood that although I do not wish to fight, Krishna desires, then he took, all right. Then I changed my duty. Because Krishna's desire is my first duty. That is devotee's duty. If Krishna says, if God says, to a devotee that you jump on the fire, he will do immediately. That is devotion, without any argument. So there is no consideration. That's like commander in the military active field. And the commander says, you jump in this fire. He jumps. He knows that I will surely die. Similarly, a devotee, fully surrendered devotee means he is prepared to do anything for God. That is pure devotee. So, Prahlada Maharaja was a devotee and he was a child. So his father thought that he is taking good education in politics, in diplomacy. And so one day he asked the boy, my dear boy, will you kindly say what nice things you have learnt from your teachers? Prahlada 𝐒𝐽𝐴𝐻𝐻 𝐒𝐴𝐻𝐻. My dear son, Prahlad, will you kindly explain what you have learned very good things from your teacher? 𝐶𝑎ධිතං किञ्चित् उत्तमम्. Very selected best things what you have learned. Uchata, please explain. कालेन 𝐒𝐫𝐢𝐦𝐚𝐝 𝗍𝐡𝐚𝐠𝐚𝐯𝐚. You have taken lessons from your teachers. Hiranyakasipu appointed some special teachers for teaching Prahlada Maharaja. So tell me what you have learned. And Prahlada Maharaja says, Savanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Bandhanam Dasam Sakhamatmanivedanam Iti Pungsharpita Vishnu Bhaktischetadavalakhana Kriyeta Bhagavatam Tanmanne Aditam Uttamam. He wanted to know from the son what best knowledge here is. He said, this is the best knowledge. Tanmanne Aditam Uttamam. I think he has learned very nicely. His education is first class. Who is always engaged in Savanam Kirtanam Vishnu, who is always engaged in chanting and hearing about the glories of Lord Vishnu. This chanting and hearing which he performed, not chanting of any demigod, Vishnu, only of Vishnu. The chanting and hearing is not recommended for, suppose if you chant and hear of the queen, that is not recommended. What to speak of queen, even not of Lord Brahma, Lord of Shiva. Jastu Narayanam Devam Brahma Rudrati Devotee Samaktin Abhikheta Sapashandi Bhavedruva. Anyone who thinks that the Supreme Personality of Godhead Narayan is as good as the demigod, he is a rascal, he is a fool. Sapashandi Bhavedruva. And in the Bhagavad Gita also it is said, Kamasta Taihitagyanam Jajanti Annadevata. Those who are worshipping other demigods, they are hitagyana, their knowledge is lost. That requires a very big explanation. The one thing is that you should never place or put the demigods on equal footing with the Supreme Personality of God. That is a great offense. So here it is said, Savanam Kirtanam Vishnu, to hear and chant about the glories of Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of God. Smaranam Padasevanam, 9 different types of devotional service. Sravanam, hearing. If you simply hear, that is also devotional service. Just like you are all coming. If you simply hear Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, where there is description of the glories of the Lord, that is also devotional service. You don't require any education to read books or Vedic literature. Simply if you hear, Sarvana, just like Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj, at the end of his life, he simply heard from Sukadeva Goswami Srimad Bhagavatam 7 days, and he became liberated. That is Sravana. Either you execute all the 9 different types of devotional service, Sravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam, Dasam, Sakham, Atmanivedanam. There are 9 different processes. There are one. But it appears like different, just like you are hearing, I am speaking. But both of them are the same. Because while you are hearing, I am also hearing. So they are absolute. But still, as it is convenient, you can accept any one of them and you advance in devotional service. So he said, Savanam Kirtanam Vishnu. Smaranam. If you have no time to hear, to go to the temple and to hear the speeches of the acharyas, at home you can simply remember the Lord. This HareKrishna Murti. If you simply remember, meditate, that will also do. Smaranam, Padasevanam. Padasevanam means giving service, rendering service to the lotus feet of the Lord. Just like devotees do. They bring flowers, tulsi, and offer to the lotus feet of the Lord. The worshipping of the Lord begins from the leg, from the lotus feet, not directly to the head. That is the way. So Pada Sevanam. Then Archanam. Archanam means the offering aratri, offering bhog, cleansing the deity room and dressing the Lord, changing the flower. These are called Archanam. Bandhanam. If you cannot do this, then offer prayers. Just like in Christian church, they offer prayers. There is also bhakti, devotional service. The Muslim, they offer prayers. Anyway, Savanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam. Bandhanam means offering prayer. Dasyam, Dasyam means to work as menial servant of the Lord. Dasyam. Shakhyam, to make friendship with the Lord, just like Arjuna did. He treated Krishna as his friend, and by making friendship with Krishna, he became liberated. Shakhyam, Atmanivedanam. Atmanivedanam means giving everything to the Lord, even his body, wealth, and everything, just like Prahlada Maharaja did. So, Savanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Bandhanam Dasyam Sakham Atmanivedanam. Don't make that sound. Iti Pungsha Pita Vishnu Bhaktischet Navalakkhana. Iti, again he says, all these services were rendered to Lord Vishnu. The Bhaktischet Navalakkhana. 9 different types of devotional service. Kriyeta Bhagavati Adhya. Those who are engaged in such services, Tanmanne Adhitam Uttamam. I think they are the most advanced learned. That is the end of education. Tanmanne Adhitam Uttamam. So, anyone who is engaged in devotional service, it should be understood that they are free, they are now liberated from all sinful resultant action of life. That is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Manchavyavicharini bhakti yogena jasevate. Anyone who is unflinchingly, without any deviation, engaged in these kinds of devotional service, Sravanam Kirtanam. Manchavyavicharini, without any motive, without any purpose, simply to serve the Supreme Lord, with this purpose only. Annavilasita sunnam. Without any purpose of material profit. Simply it is my duty to serve Lord. On this stage, it is said in the Bhagavad Gita that Manchavyavicharini bhakti yogena ja sevati sagunan samatitayeta brahma bhuyaya kalpati. Such person immediately becomes liberated from the bondage of three modes of material nature. Saguna, samatitayeta. The great philosophers, great yogis, they are undergoing severe type of austerities. Why? Just to get out of the touches of these three modes of material nature. The three modes of material nature, goodness, passion and ignorance. Everyone is being conducted under the influence of these different types of material nature. Even in this material world, goodness, that is also bondage. And what to speak of passion and ignorance. So, Krishna says, anyone who is engaged in devotional service, immediately samatita etan gunan. Etan gunan means these three qualities of material nature. Brahma bhuyaya kalpa. That is real stage of aham brahmasmi. Shankaracharya taught his philosophy to develop your consciousness to the platform of Brahma understanding. When one understands himself that I am not this body, I do not belong to this material world, I am spirit soul. That is Brahma understanding. Brahma bhuta prasanna. At that time he becomes very jolly. There are many different processes of austerities to come to this platform of Brahma understanding. But if one is engaged in this devotional service, Sravanam Kirtanam Vishnu, he is to be understood is already on the Brahma platform. Therefore, Prahlada Maharaja says, I think such person has studied completely, his knowledge is perfect. Tanmanne adhitam uttamam. Nishamma etat sutavacha hiranna kushipus sada guruputram uvachi dang rusha prasprita adhara. When he heard with his father, this boy is speaking nonsense, he he became very much angry. Rusha means became too much angry. Rusha prasputa adhara. His lips are throbbing. He was so angry. Immediately called the teachers. Come on. Yeah. Guruputram Bachidang Rusha Brahmavanda Kimetakte Vipakhang Sriyata Sata. I gave my child, my boy, to be educated by you. What sort of education you have given him? He's talking nonsense, a devotional service. I wanted to make him politician, diplomat, tricky, and you have taught him Sravanam Kirtanam Vishnu. That is still going on. That is still going on. When I wanted to start this movement in India, I approached many friends. Sir, you have got 4 boys. Give me one boy. I want to make him devotee. They refused. He said, Swamiji, what will be the benefit by becoming devotee? After all, he has to earn his livelihood. Nobody agreed. Nobody agreed. Everyone wants that his son should be hard-working, just like hogs and dogs, and satisfied senses. That's all. Everyone wants. That is civilization. Nobody wants that his son should be a devotee. They will not tolerate that. If somebody's sons come to us to become devotee, I have experienced. The father, mother immediately comes. Swamiji, what you are doing? But his son becomes hippie, he will tolerate. That he will tolerate. But he becomes devotee. This is intolerant. How can he? You see? This is the nature. This is the nature. If one son is going astray by drinking, young man, let him do it. But he becomes a devotee, immediately he becomes one. Oh, what danger is he is going to be a devotee. This is the nature of demons. If the father, mother are demons, how can you expect nice child? You see? That is the defect of the modern civilization. Therefore, the whole world is unhappy. There is need of devotees, need of real Brahmin. That is wanted. Therefore, this Krishna consciousness movement, even a little percentage of people become Krishna conscious, the whole face of the world will change. It is so nice. So, Hiranyakashipu did not like that his son was becoming a devotee. So, he chastised the teachers because he was king, emperor, very powerful. He conquered all the universal planets. He was so powerful. So, the teachers became very much threatened. So, when they were asked, what nonsense you have taught my boy? Spoiled. He has become a devotee. So they said, Namapranitam, na parapranitam, suto badeti eshu tabindashatra, 𝗦𝗿𝗍𝐒𝐸𝐴𝐻 rajan nijacchamannu kodadasmamana. So, the teacher said, sir, we have not taught this. I do not know how your son has learnt all this devotional service. By nature he is so like that. And Prahlada Maharaja was doing that because the teachers were very much cautious that this Prahlada has got tendency to become a devotee. So they are very careful. But Prahlada Maharaj, what he did do, as soon as there is tiffin hour, all the teachers gone, he will immediately call all the class friends and stand up on the bench and speak on Bhagavad Bhakti. Perhaps you have seen that picture. That teaching is there. If there is time, we shall. How he was teaching his class friend to become devotee. Just like our boys going on the street, trying to teach all others how to learn devotional service. This is our business. Prahlada Maharaj is our acharya, former acharya. So following his footsteps, we have to do that. Everyone did that. Preaching is required. People are in ignorance. They do not know what is God, what is his relationship with God. Therefore preaching is necessary. So Prahlada Maharaja was doing that. Therefore the teacher said that 𝗦𝗿𝗍𝐒𝐫𝐢𝐦𝐚𝐝 𝐿𝐿 Don't be unnecessarily angry upon us. We did not teach him. By nature he is like that. So this is also another feature, that why one becomes devotee, why the other does not become. That means in his former life he was a devotee. It could not be finished in one life, but in this life automatically he is trying to become devotee. Therefore devotional service is so nice that even if you cannot finish the whole course in one life, next life you are guaranteed to get a very nice birth so that you can develop further. That is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. 𝐁𝐡𝐚𝐚𝐠𝐚𝐯𝐚𝐭𝐚𝐦 𝗠𝐿𝐿 When Krishna, Arjuna inquired from Krishna that a yogi, it cannot finish his duty, a yogic process in one life, then what happens? He becomes neither this way or that way. Krishna said, no. Whatever he has finished, that is his permanent assess. Next life, he begins from that point and he gets the opportunity of take birth. 𝗁𝐶𝐚𝐼 he is given birth in very nice family, either in very nice Brahmin family or very rich family. In these two places, one gets the opportunity to increase his Krishna consciousness very easily. If he gets his birth in a nice Brahmin family, automatically he is trained in that way. And if he gets his birth in a rich family, he has no economic demand. He hasn't got to earn. He can save the time for developing Krishna consciousness. So those who are born in rich family, they should know that by the grace of Krishna, by the grace of Lord, we are born with silver spoon, but we should utilize this opportunity. Not only rich man, every human being should be conscious to utilize this human form of life to understand God. That is the highest perfection of life. Otherwise it is animal life. The animal life means the animals are also eating, sleeping, mating and defending. So if you are simply engaged with four principles of bodily demand and do not inquire about the Brahma, Athata Brahma Jigyasa, that is the Vedanta Sutra, then we are no better than animals. So, Prahlada Maharaj was before his birth, he was taught by Narad Muni. Therefore, naturally, he was in devotional service, so he was executing the devotional service. If one is devotee, he cannot sit down silently. He wants to preach God's glories to others, even at the risk of life, like Lord Jesus Christ did it. Even at the risk of life, he preached God consciousness. That is the duty of a devotee. Lord Nityananda did it, Haridas Thakur did it. There are many instances. A devotee risks even life for preaching glories of God. So Prahlada Maharaj also doing that. He knew that my father is nothing but a ferocious animal. Hiranyakashipu. Even big demigods would be threatened by his red eyes. He was so powerful. Still he was executing devotional service at the risk of life. and he was put to so many dangerous conditions of life. Still he did not give up. That if we try to understand Prahlada Maharaja's character. Now at the present moment, the teacher said that 𝗦𝗿𝗶𝗹𝗯𝗵𝘂𝗽𝗋. My dear king, your boys, this tendency of God consciousness, Krishna consciousness is by nature. We never taught him. Please don't be angry with us unnecessarily. Ниজচ্ছামন্য, please give up your anger. Ниজচ্ছামন্য, 𝗁𝗿𝗃𝗓 mama. No, don't degrade us in that way. So he was king, he could understand that the boy is by nature is doing that. Then he inquired, Prahlad, where from you have learned this art of God consciousness? Tell me. Where from you have got this Krishna consciousness? Then Prahlada Maharaj is explaining to his father. Prahlada was Matinna Krishne parato satoba mitho vipaddita grihabhratana. Grihabhratana. Those who have taken it as vow to be happy in this material world, that is, they are called grihabhrata. Grihastha, there are two words in Sanskrit language. One is grihastha and one is grihabhrata or grihamedhi. Grihastha means grihastha ashram. As soon as those who are conversant with Vedic language, they know ashram means something in connection with God. That is called ashram. So grihastha ashram means one may live with family, children, wife, children, friends. That's all right, live. Whatever life is suitable for you, you accept. But you cherish Krishna consciousness. Cultivate Krishna consciousness. That is ashram. Therefore it is called Brahmachari ashram, Grihastha ashram, Vanapastha ashram, Sannyas ashram. This is Varnashram. 4 Varnas and 4 ashram. We are wrongly called Hindus. This is a wrong designation given by the Mohammedans. You don't find this word in any Vedic literature, Hindu. It is a foreign word. A real word is Varnasana. Varnasamacharvata Purusena Parapuma. That is Vedic civilization. 4 Varnas and 4 ashram. 4 Varnas means Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, and 4 ashram means Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyas. One who follows this system of civilization, they are called Varnasani. So the Hindu is a foreign name given to these Indians by the neighborhood Mohammedans. Actually, Hindu is not to be found. So when we call ourselves Hindus, that is a misconception of Indian civilization. Real concept of Indian civilization, Vedic civilization is Varnasam Dharma. In the Vishnu Puran it is said, Varnasamacharvaka Purusena Parapama Vishnu Aradhate Punsha Nannat Tattu Sukaranam. So, here it is called Grihabhratana. Grihabhrata means those who have taken this family life or material life as all in all. That's all. Brata. Brata means vow. I shall improve my family condition, I shall improve my social condition, I shall improve the international condition or political condition, all these things, they are called grihabhrutana. They have no idea that beyond this life there is another life. Therefore they are stuck up with these ideas. They are called grihabhrutana. Generally, at the present moment, everyone is grihabhrata. That's all. They simply want how to improve my economic condition. That's all. Individually, socially, family-wise, internationally or nationally, that is their aim and end. They are called grihabhrata. So Prahlada Maharaja said, because he knew that his father is number one grihabhrata, atheist number one, and materialist number one. So when he inquired how you develop Krishna consciousness, he said immediately, flatly to his father, my dear father, don't worry, you will never will have Krishna consciousness. Because you are so much attached to this materialistic way of life. Be sure, you will never increase your devotion to Krishna. Be sure, don't be hesitate. Yes. Matinna Krishne parato sato va mitho vipabdita grihabhrutana. Those who have taken this vow, for them there is no possibility of increasing or culturing Krishna consciousness. There is no possibility. These boys who have come to me and they have become so nice devotees because they are not grihabhrata. They are not given, they have no interest within the material world. That is their first class qualification. Therefore they have come to Krishna consciousness. If anyone wants to make his economic position developed by Krishna consciousness, don't do that. There is no possibility. Of course, Krishna is very kind. If anyone wants, just like Dhruva Maharaj wanted to develop his economic condition, Krishna gave him. Krishna gives. Krishna is very kind. But that is not the purpose of developing Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness should be pure, simply to serve the Lord. Anna vilasita sunnam, jnana karmadhanavritam. Anukullena krishnanushilanam bhakti ruttama. So Prahlada Maharaj first of all said, my dear father, anyone whose vow is to live in this material world very comfortably, although there is no possibility of comfort, this is called maya, but they are trying to be comfortable. They are trying to be comfortable. Puna 𝐻𝐴𝐷𝐵𝗹 𝐻𝐴𝐷𝐵𝗋. They have seen that Roman Empire was lost, Greek Empire was lost, Mughal Empire was lost. Still they tried for British Empire and it has failed. They are called puna 𝐻𝐴𝐷𝐵𝗹 𝐻𝐴𝐷𝐵𝗋. Things which have been thrown away after chewing, again chewing, the same thing. That is called grihabhrata. You cannot make any permanent settlement within this material world. That is not possible. The nature is made so. Whatever you do, for the time being, you realize that I have done something, I am now very comfortably situated and so on, so on. But time will come, you will be kicked off from your position. You will be again thrown into the world. Therefore, they do not know. That will be explained also. They do not know what is the aim of life. Nati vidu sartha gatim vishnu. They do not know. They are foolish. Annajathan, they are foolish leaders also, misleading them. So this will be explained by Prahlada Maharaj. This is very nice instruction. You please come tomorrow. I shall speak also tomorrow. Thank you.
Glory to divine want to answer any questions? Questions relating to tonight's lecture, pertaining to this philosophy, Prahlada Maharaj, please ask. You're free to ask any questions.
Beginning, the Shravanam, the hearing, I was discussing with somebody, and they said that reading a book silently is no good. Is this?
Hare Krishna. What was the introduction given by Srila Prabhupada of Prahlada Maharaj? Prahlada Maharaj का introduction क्या दिया प्रभुपाद? सुशांत. हरे कृष्ण.
प्रभुपाद ने बताया कि प्रहलाद महाराज बाय नेचर डिवोटी थे और स्टार्टिंग में प्रभुपाद बता रहे थे कि भगवान को समझना इतना चीप नहीं है कि आप आसानी से
नहीं वो नहीं. ये क्वेश्चन प्रभुपाद जी ठीक है आपने सही बताया. एक चीज़ बताया, तीन चीज़ बताया प्रभुपाद जी ने प्रहलाद महाराज के बारे में. क्या क्या थे प्रहलाद महाराज? एक तो डिवोटी थे आपने सही बताया, और
5 साल के थे.
यस या महाजन. और एक तीसरा, यस ही वॉज ए ग्रेट अथॉरिटी इन डिवोशनल सर्विस. हरि बोल. तो इसके बाद श्रील प्रभुपाद जी बता रहे थे कि हाउ वी कैनॉट अंडरस्टैंड गॉड एंड हाउ वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड गॉड. कैसे हम भगवान. यस माता जी बोलो.
Hare Krishna, we can't understand God by mental speculation, nor can we understand by argument. We can understand from the right authority, like Prahlada Maharaj.
Hari Bol. We cannot understand God by studying at home. We cannot understand by speculation, but we can understand by following the footsteps of Mahajanas. Devotional life means dash, dash, dash. Devotional life means dash and dash. प्रभुपाद जी ने बताया. It may be difficult. मैं बताता हूँ. Devotional life means coming to original position. So इसके बाद श्रील प्रभुपाद जी बता रहे थे अर्जुन, why Arjuna was avoiding fighting. Yes, Tribhuvan Gopal Prabhu.
Said that all good qualities develop when one becomes devotee. So because of that, Yasasti Bhaktir Bhagavati Rakinchara, because of that Arjuna also, because he was a devotee, so therefore he didn't want to kill his own relatives.
Hari Bol. Then why Arjuna agreed to fight? Yes, कोई बताया नहीं अभी तक. Yes, Arjun Shurabhu. Arjun fight.
Prabhupada said that Krishna desire. So Arjuna saw that it is Krishna's desire. So therefore, I will take it up. I will fight.
Hari Bol. To prove that point, Srila Prabhupada gave example. What example Srila Prabhupada gave? Mataji.
To prove this point, Prabhupada said that if Krishna wants devotee to jump in fire, he should jump. Then he gives example of a commander in military force. If commander says to jump in fire, others jump, even if it is death.
Hari Bol. whose knowledge is perfect? किसका knowledge perfect है? Yes.
One who is engaged in 9 processes of devotional service, his knowledge is perfect.
Hari Bol. And he said, chanting of the name of Vishnu, not any demigod. Anyone who thinks that the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayana, is as good as the demigods, then what is his position? Is Prabhuji?
Prabhupada said he is rascal.
Only rascal? Yes. He is fool and rascal both. Hari Bol. Sa pashandi bhavet, that is a Sanskrit word explained in the Shastras. So, regarding the 9 process of devotional service, Srila Prabhupada explained, they are all given, but even if one practices one of the devotional service like Shravana, then he can perfect his life. So Shravanam and Kirtanam both are same. How it is same? In your hand? Yes.
Prabhupada was telling like, if I am speaking, I am hearing also. So it's like that way both are same.
Hari Bol. Then Srila Prabhupada explained about the Archanam. So what is Archana? Archanam. 𝗬𝗏𝗶𝗹.
Said cleaning the, offering bhoga, cleaning the deity room and dressing and offering, removing flowers and offering flowers.
Hari Bol. So, Christians and Muslims, they don't do this kind of archana. So, what they do? Yes, Ujjwal Nilamani Prabhu.
So they do prayers, so they are also devotional service they are doing.
Hari Bol. So, how one can become free or liberated from all the sinful resultant actions of life? Yes, Mataji.
Anyone who is engaged in 9 processes of devotional service gets free from the resultant action of the life.
Hari Bol. Great philosophers, great yogis, they are undergoing severe type of austerities. Why they are undergoing severe type of austerities? Yes, Prabhuji. Hari Bol. To become free from the 3 modes of material nature. What is Brahman understanding and what are the symptoms of one who is in Brahman understanding? Sushant Prabhu.
What says that Brahman understanding means when a living entity realizes that he is soul, not the body, then he is situated on the Brahman platform.
What are the symptoms of a person who is in Brahman understanding?
So the symptoms are he is engaged in one of the 9 processes of devotional service, and the result which is achieved by the so-called Nirakarvadis Brahman conception are easily achieved by, already achieved by the person who is performing devotional service.
Okay. Or B? Yes, Prabhu.
He quoted that verse, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma, Na Shachati Na Kankshati. He becomes Prasannatma.
That time he becomes very jolly. Hari Bol. How the devotees are already in Brahman platform. Devotees are already in Brahman platform. Mataji, Pishu.
Because devotees follow 9 processes of devotional service. So they are already on Brahman understanding.
Hari Bol. So what was the claim of Hiranyakashipu when Prahlada Maharaj was studying under his spiritual, not spiritual, teachers? Yes, what he was claiming. Okay, yes.
Hare Krishna. So he said, why you taught him devotion service? I wanted him to learn politics and trickery and cheating and gambling and everything. So you spoiled my son.
Hari Bol. So this Hiranyakashipu mentality is, now also it is going on. How it is going on? Even now also? Yes, Piche, Nayak Saka Prabhu.
Sometime if the son want to do devotional service, then a father immediately he become complicated that he don't allow the son. But as soon as the son want to drink, then he tolerate that. So in this way, they don't allow their son to practice devotional service. So this is the demoniac mentality. Similar to Hiranyakashipu, he don't want his son to practice devotional service.
Hari Bol. Nobody agreed. So Prabhupada says that when I wanted to start this movement in India, I approached many friends. Sir, you have got 4 boys. Give me 1 boy. I want to make him devotee. They refused. Oh. He will say, Swamiji, what will be the benefit by becoming devotee? After all, he has to earn his livelihood. Nobody agreed. Nobody agreed. Everyone wants that his son should be hard-working, just like hogs and dogs, and satisfy the senses. Then he said, oh Swamiji, what you are doing? But his son becomes hippie, he will tolerate. That he will tolerate. But he becomes devotee, oh, we cannot tolerate. How can we tolerate? These are their claims. Okay. What is the defect of modern civilization and what is the measure for that? What is the defect of modern civilization? Okay, I will say. So, when a person becomes devotee, so the demons, they say, that is, this is the nature. If one son is going to astray by drinking, oh young man, they can do that. But if he becomes devotee, he immediately becomes warned. Oh, what danger! He is going to become devotee. This is the nature of demons. If the father, mother are demons, how you can expect nice child? You see, that is the defect of the modern civilization. Therefore, the whole world is unhappy. There is need of the devotees. Devotees need of Brahmana. That is wanted. Therefore, this Krishna consciousness movement, even a certain little percentage of people become Krishna conscious, the whole face of the world will change. How Prahlada Maharaja is our Acharya. Yes, Mataji.
Prahlada Maharaj preached to his classmates even there was the danger situation outside, that is his father. Similarly, devotees are preaching outside on streets, even though there are demons outside. So we are following the footsteps of our Acharya, that is Prahlada Maharaj.
Hari Bol. So then he explained about the devotional service, how it is nice and the result is guaranteed. How Srila Prabhupada explained? Even if little, Prabhuji, mic ke saath.
Prabhupada told that if Arjuna asked this question to Krishna, that if devotional service is not completed in this lifetime, then he'll be born in a family of devotees. 𝐁𝐡𝐚𝐠𝐚𝐯𝐚. So, and from that point, he is going to be starting. So it is a permanent asset. Whatever devotional service you do is a permanent asset. And if you don't complete in this lifetime, you'll be starting it from the same point in the next lifetime, being born in a family of devotees, or he might not have to earn in that next family in which he's going to be born. He's going to be born in a rich family.
Hari Bol. Then what Srila Prabhupada explained about the Grahastha Ashrama. Or koi? Yeah, Prabhuji.
Prabhupada told that ashram means something is related to God. So Grahastha ashram means they are developing the qualities to understand God.
Okay, or add, yes, next one.
Anyone who has taken vow to be happy in this material world is Grevata.
No. वो नहीं है. Okay.
Grahastha ashram, he was telling that we live, one lives with his family, children, etc. But still he is always connected to Krishna. He uses the word like he cultivates Krishna consciousness. He is behind, he runs after Krishna consciousness. So,
Hari Bol. Then he said about Graha Vrata. Graha Vrata. What is Graha Vrata? Yes, yes.
Hare Krishna. Graha Vrata. So they have taken the vow to enjoy in this material world by staying in the family life.
What are their vrata? What vrata they do? Just like we do Ekadashi vrata.
Their vrata is sense enjoyment.
Okay. In detail. Yes, Prabhu.
He thinks that I try to improve my social life, I try to improve my political life, I try to improve my nation.
International condition, family condition. Hari Bol. Then when Hiranyakashipu said, so how you have become devotee, and he was worried. So then Prahlada Maharaj assured that you need not have to worry, you will never become a devotee. So how Prahlada Maharaj assured that Hiranyakashipu will never become devotee? Okay. So, Sushant Prabhu.
Prahlada Maharaj assured that his father will not be Krishna conscious, because a person who is after material well-being and after materialistic things cannot be attracted by Krishna consciousness or Krishna, because he has his consciousness is totally diverse into the material consciousness, so cannot understand God.
Yes, he was number one atheist and he was number one Grahavata, so he will never become Krishna conscious. You need not have to worry. Hari Bol. How Srila Prabhupada explained Punah Punah Charvita Charvananam. Arjuna Sharma.
Prabhupada said many empires have come and gone, like Greek Empire, Roman Empire, British Empire, Mughal Empire, but still they are trying to create new empires. They are not understanding that they cannot make a final settlement in material world. They will be kicked out from Maya. So they are not nate vidu swartha gatim hi Vishnu. So they are not having the goal of worshipping Vishnu.
Hari Bol. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jaya Prabhupada. 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 Jaya Prabhupada. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे।